On a cool October evening in 1960, 12 Beloit College students boarded a plane bound for Europe, accompanied by Professor of Geography John Kemmler. Their destination was Brussels, Belgium, where they would study the European Common Market. In so doing, the Brussels Sprouts, as they quickly became known, inaugurated Beloit College's World Outlook program, setting in motion a half-century of study abroad. Since 1960, over 4,000 Beloit College students have studied abroad in 93 countries. The first students to study in Spain traveled by ship to get there. France quickly became an annual site for study abroad. Several faculty-led groups traveled to Israel, while others spent semesters in Scotland and England. For a number of years, science students spent summers in Australia, while others studied in Latin America. Students were witness to historical events in Germany and Russia. Many more stories could be told. The college's international history, however, is much older and begins with its founding. Beloit College's first graduates included foreign-born Joseph Colley. 4 years later, George Hunt arrived from England in 1854. International students have enrolled in the college ever since. By 1919, there were enough students from China on campus to form a Chinese club. In 1924, Dean George Colley proposed a radical solution to war. His vision was to foster peace by enrolling students from around the world in the college. Soon after, Beloit students themselves would travel overseas. In 1930, the Board of Trustees authorized the use of college tuition to allow one student each year to study abroad. Thus, when the Brussels Sprouts boarded a plane for Europe in 1960, they were continuing in a century-long tradition. Nevertheless, 1960 also signaled a new era in the college's international history. With the establishment of the World Affairs Center, the curriculum became international. Beloit students now studied a greater variety of modern languages and took courses focusing on the relationship of the United States to the wider world. Additionally, the World Outlook program formalized and expanded study abroad opportunities. Later, during troubled economic times, visionaries such as Ivan and Janice Stone devoted personal resources to keep international education alive. Today, nearly half of Beloit College students study abroad for a semester or more, and study abroad is possible in every major. Grant funding allows students to carry out independent study projects while abroad, and students report on their study abroad experience in an annual international symposium. More than ever, study abroad is connected to the curriculum and helps prepare students for their future lives and work. Beloit College has a long and proud international history. As we celebrate the college's first 50 years of study abroad, we look forward to the decades of international engagement yet to come.
Long river in the morning sun, leave time in the evening, 50 miles of haven, 48 hours